Hi there and welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to show you two different methods of getting UGC content done. And at the end of this video, I'll show you another method that you can use to get creative content done for a very good price, all right? And this is something that not a lot of people use, so I think you're gonna enjoy this video a lot, all right? This is mainly for skincare, health and wellness, and beauty brands, but it can be applied to every single industry. So yeah, buckle up and I hope you enjoy this video. Now, I know that UGC content is been, a pain in the ass lately because, it's been very hard to get UGC done, especially for a good rate, because everyone is charging so much these days when it comes to UGC content, right? So there are two ways of doing this. And at the end of this video, I also want to show you another way of getting very good content. Now, the first way of getting UGC content done is you could get someone in-house, and this is basically something that I recommend everyone to begin with. Even instead of getting someone in-house, what you could do is, if you have anyone in your circle, this could be friends, family, whatever, ask them if they're willing to create UGC content for you, because you never know, you may have a family member that is interested in creating UGC content for you, and then all you have to do is just send the products to them, and then maybe give like a small part-time salary, and I'm sure you'll be able to get a lot of UGC content, right? So try that, ask your friends as well, and you never know what will come out, right? And the other way is what you could do is you could go to Indeed, and you could actually go ahead and build a in-house team. So what I would do, how I would approach this personally, is I would go to Indeed and I would make a job post. So you can go here and create a job post, and I would create a job post saying UGC content or content creation or social media content creation, something like that, right? And then you could hire someone for part-time, and all you have to do is pay that person, obviously depending where you live, but you could also get someone from a different country, pay that person a part-time salary, which is not going to cost you that much. Let's say $1,000 a month for only 2 days of work. And then within those 2 days, you could actually get 20, 30 UGC content done very, very easy. But the downside to that is you would have to hire someone else to edit the UGC content for you, right? Because creating UGC is one thing, but editing it is another thing, right? So the way how I would go about it, and this is how I would advise you as well, is go over to Fiverr. So once you found someone through Indeed or another platform, go over to Fiverr and try to find someone that can edit those raw content. So let's say this person says, I will edit TikTok videos, UGC videos, etc., only for $5. So let's say you hired someone for, let me bring up my calculator, for $1,000, right? Just for a part-time job. A girl that's working, every Saturday and Sunday, for example, every Monday and Tuesday, doesn't really matter. And that person is creating, let's say 10 videos each day. So 10 videos on Saturday and 10 videos on Tuesday. So basically, you're getting 20 UGC content every single week. So divide this by 20. That means you're paying $50 for 20 UGC content, right? And yes, those are all raw content. Let's say you're paying someone $5 for the edit as well. So let's add $100 on that as well, because 20 times 5 is 100. So you're paying $150 to get 20 UGC content every single week. So this is basically how I would do it if I, were to start out initially. But however, this is a long process. It can take a bit longer to find someone that can work with you and then to find a good editor. So this is a bit long process, but this is still something that I would recommend you if you're a beginner when it comes to UGC content, right? So, and the other way is using a platform called Incense. I've been working with Incense for quite a long time, and it's a very good platform where you can source UGC content. So if you don't know what Incense already is, Incense is a UGC marketplace. So all you have to do is you create an account here, and then you can create another job post just like Indeed, and then you'll be able to have a look at influencers that are willing to create UGC content. Here it says, for example, UGC starting at $50 per video. It's not really accurate. It's a bit more expensive than that. If you're looking for someone that looks a bit good, that's good with UGC content creation, it will cost you much more than that, right? So let me actually show you. Let me log in. So let's go over to home. Let's go to marketplace. So this is the marketplace, and from here you can actually filter. So let's say I want to work with only people in the United States. So I'll filter on United States and maybe United Kingdom. and I only want to work with female. Let's say I'm a skincare brand, so I'm gonna filter this on female. And then you'll be able to, you know, work with all of those people, invite them to your initial job post that you created, and then you'll be able to get into a you know, conversation with them in order to see if you guys can work together. Now, like I said, in the homepage it says starting with $50, but as you can see, people are charging $180, $130, $200. And that's just for one UGC content. And like I showed you, if you're getting someone in-house, it could cost you, you know, $150 just to get 20 creatives done, 20 UGC content done every single week, right? So you'd get 80 UGC content done every single month. So that's how I would personally go about it. But if you want to get it done quickly and you have the budget, you're not an entire beginner, I would definitely use Incense. Now I would definitely filter this as well. So I would, let's say, let me go to price. Let's say a maximum of 750 or 75, sorry. So I would definitely do that, and then I'd make a complete list with everyone that I think would suit your brand, and then based on that I would get in contact with them, and then I would see if we can work together with them. For example, this person $70, which doesn't look too bad. This person $50. Let's open both of these. So this person, I can see her being a good face when it comes to, let's say, a skincare brand, right? This one is for some reason not showing up. Okay. Yeah, this person looks also, she has a good looking skin. So this person could also be used for, you know, skincare brands or beauty brands, makeup brands and stuff like that. So that's basically how I would do it when it comes to Incense. So make a list of like 10 to 20 people and reach out to every single one of them. And the good thing about Incense is you can also, you'll get access to their Instagram as well. So if you don't want to use Incense itself, you could contact them individually through their Instagram. But the downside to that is you would still need to find an editor to edit those UGC content. If you do it through Incense, you don't really need to find an editor for it. You can use the platform of Incense and they will edit the video for you, which is very, very good. But that's Incense. Another platform that you can use is Billow. Billow.app is another platform, which is also not that bad. It used to be much better in my opinion because they've increased their UGC price as well. It's going to cost you around between $150 and $180. Let me see if I can log into this one. All right, so this is how it works. So we logged in with a dummy account, and from here you can click on Get Video, new task. And then you can select your product, for example, and then you can click on video type. So what kind of video do you need? So just a video ad, a testimonial, how to, unboxing, 360 showcase, honest review. And then you'll be able to select from a basic video, which I would actually prefer you to get, because those basic videos tend to work much better than the premium ones. So I would get a basic video, and then you can select the video duration, where your video ad will be displayed. So Facebook, TikTok, whatever you're trying to advertise on, and then you can choose the format that you want to use. I would go for it depends. If you're going to advertise on TikTok, obviously 9:16. If you're doing on Facebook, you could also do 9:16 or square. If you do square, it's going to work on most of the placements. So I would personally go for square if you're going to advertise on Facebook feed and Facebook stories and Instagram stories, obviously. So that's what I would do. And then you can click on the editing services. So I would always go for this one. But let's say I'm clicking on this, right? And then you can put your logos. You can put a call out here. Let's say, get rid of dark eye bags, for example. And then you have, for example, your CTA here saying get yours now, free shipping, for example. And then you can select on age and stuff like that. You'll be able to see some examples here as well. But as you can see, the price here is you paying $150 for one UGC content. So you're gonna pay $444 just for 3 videos, which is very, very expensive. Back in the day, this was $50, $60. So you would only pay like $150 for 3 UGC content, which was very affordable. Now, with the rise of UGC content, everyone is just taking the piss off it. So that's another way you could do it. And a bonus section is static image ads. And I can't believe not many people talk about this. So what is static image ads? I'm sure you understand what it is, but it's just an image that you can use on Facebook ads, which works very, very well. On TikTok, it doesn't really work that well. We've tested it. We're still testing it. For some brands, we've seen, decent results. For some brands, it's not really working. But on TikTok, UGC tends to work the best. But when it comes to Facebook, static image ads are a hidden gem. So the way how you can create static image ads for very cheap. So let's say you're a skincare or a health and wellness brand, right? So just go to canva.com, which if you don't have an account on Canva, I have no clue what you're doing. So go to canva.com and go to Instagram story, for example. And let me close this section here. So from here, you'll be able to go to templates. And from templates, for example, you could click on, you could type in skincare, for example. And then you'll be able to get like a lot of skincare templates. So let me pick one that I really like. So this one. This is actually a template that I really like. So you could add your website here, and then you could put the benefits here. So remove dark eye bags, get a better screen, remove dead skin cells. Stuff like this tend to work really well because everyone is heavily focused on UGC content that there's almost no competition when it comes to static image ads, right? And it works really, really well. I can guarantee you that you guys will get a very high click-through rate if you're using static image ads. So that's basically what I would do. I would get someone in-house, or maybe if you want to do it yourself, you can literally go to Canva, type in skincare here, and then you'll be able to get an infinite amount of templates that you can use yourself. And those templates are actually really, really nice. But the important thing about static image ads is you have to put the benefits, not necessarily the features, but the benefits to your product. So if someone is, what is the problem that your audience has, that your product has a solution to, and use those solutions in the static image ad. So here it says all natural, easy to apply, real extracts, all skin types. I wouldn't do this necessarily. What I would do is, let's say this product solves a problem. This skincare product solves a problem. And that problem is, dark eye bags. I love using dark eye bags because I actually do have dark eye bags. So you could put here, for example, removes dark eye bags, for example. Right? So if someone has dark eye bags and they see this image, they're gonna be like, hey, like this is something that I have. So this could maybe help me out. Or you could put it somewhere here. So remove dark eye bags. So if it's just a product that solves one thing, so one problem, I would use a bigger text saying remove dark eye bags, just to make sure that it's turning into a scroll stopper, right? So that's something that I would definitely do. So that's basically what I want to talk about in this video. Even like stuff like this is going to work very, very well for you. So yeah, that's static image ads and UGC content creation. Another thing that I could talk about when it comes to UGC content creation is, if you decide to create UGC content creation, make sure to use intro hooks. This is something that not a lot of people do. So what do I mean with intro hooks? So I actually have an ebook, and if you want to receive this ebook, email me and I'll send it over to you. So the first 3 seconds of UGC content, like it says here, is very, very important. So the first 3 seconds will decide if your ads will be a winner or a loser. Since current generation attention span is so low, you have to adapt and come up with a solution. So in order to make sure your first 3 seconds are enticing enough for your ideal customer to keep watching your video and actually click on your website, we need to use intro hooks. So this is something that even till this day, not a lot of brands do. So what do you say in the first 3 seconds of your UGC content? You talk about the pain point of your ideal customer, and not, hey, this is Christine and I bought this product from X and X or whatever. This is a very common mistake that I see happening over and over again. So if you have UGC content and you're wondering why your click-through rate is still so low, well, that's one of your reasons you're not using intro hooks, right? So a very good example could be, I got rid of my dark eye bags after using this. And then you could explain what you've used it, how you used it, etc., etc. Or it could be like, oh my God, my skin got so much better now. Or watch this if you have bloating problems. Watch this if you have skin problems, something like that, right? If you do that, it's gonna turn into a scroll stopper, and people are, very much likely to watch your UGC content and actually click on it to go to your website, right? So that's basically what I want to talk about. I hope this video was of value to you, and if you have any questions, if you want to receive this ebook as well, let me know and I'll send it over to you. All right, that's the video about UGC content creation, about the two methods how you can create it. The first method was a very cheap method to get UGC content done, which not many people do, but in the long run, it's something that you should have in-house, no matter what, right? And the third method, like I showed, the static image ads, is something that not a lot of people use, but works incredibly well for certain industries. All right, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer them as quick as possible. And if you took some sort of value out of this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe as well. It's highly appreciated. If you do that, I'll be able to pump more videos into my YouTube channel, and then I'll go ahead and try to post more valuable content for you guys, right? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and on that note, I wish you guys a very great day. Take care. Bye bye.